I am back from having some tea. It was very nice indeed. Nothing like a good cup of tea. Alright, what was I doing? Let's see. We had arrived on the surface, and it looks like I've got science to do with my science rover. So, let's get to that. Radiation. So I'll probably need to keep track of which biomes I've done here, but as I said, I'm not going to visit a ton. I don't need to get every biome here. I just want to get a few. Get some science going. So I'm planning on visiting other planets too, so... Alright, so we need to go EVA to do the rest here. Oh yeah, Bob! EVA, yay! And I'm on the wrong end again. Ah, remind me next time I make one of these to make sure that the... I wonder how it prioritizes which hatch to use on this. Yeah, get back in there and use this door. There we go. Not that it really matters. Okay, store. Okay, well I actually want to observe the mystery goo. Keep that. Record data. And restore. It's all very complicated. Okay. Restore. Observe. 128 signs. Oh my goodness. That's rather good. And restore. Alrighty. So I think the scientist is the one to do the actual EVA and the landing and all that stuff, so I think they get more science per experiment because the scientists are scientists. Oh no, sandstorm coming in. That'd be kind of cool if that actually did sort of damage or something. Man, that wind is just whipping, isn't it? Look at that. Run, Forrest, run! Okay, let's see. EVA report. Keep that. Yes, it's interesting it says it can transmit. I don't know how you transmit from a Kerbal. Alright, what are we doing? Take a surface sample. And we want to plant a flag, because I believe I have a contract to do that. But I want to do that on the mission anyway, because that will then give all this experience to my other Kerbals. I notice when one Kerbal plants a flag, everyone else on the mission gets that planted flag experience, which is good. Yippee! Okay, so we got that. And just to be a party pooper, we're going to take the flag down, because I don't really need that. Okay. Now, it's been a while since I've been to Duna. I've just got a screwdriver on board, so I don't have a lot of weight, but something tells me the RCS jetpack is not enough to actually get off the ground. It is not. Okay. So we need to get up there. So I think what's in order is full throttle and jump. Sure can jump high. Oh, face plant. Brilliant. Alright, let's get back up over here. Board? On board. 1.21 gigabytes of data transferred. Very good. Alright, well the next thing I need to do is I really need to ditch this this landing thing I've got here. Especially as I want to get my solar panels out. Start making some juice. Don't really want to do it on a hill here. I'm going to drive up to the top of that hill there. So, and continuing with my McJeb. Oop, sneeze, sorry. Continuing with my McJeb nonsense, we are going to use this because I like McJeb's rover control. It's one of the cooler tools it has. Stability assist is... Alright, before I do anything, we need to switch over. See how my artificial horizon here is pointed straight up, because I'm using the probe on the top here to control it. Well, we're going to switch to this here. For a more terrestrial view. Oh my, what is it doing? Stop that. Surface. Oh, because I've got surface up. Off. Stop that. Okay, yes, anyway, so now we're looking along the ground as opposed to straight up, so it should control more naturally. Yep, steering wheel looks good. Get out of the way. Okay, so actually I don't want rear wheel steering. I'm going to disable that. That tends to make things a bit squirrely in the turns. Although it is good to turn on the rear wheeling if you're maneuvering around other ships and stuff, tight quarters. So now I've just got front wheel steering. Alright, so stability control is turned on. Now he's, well, yep, all working good. Stop scrolling around. Alright, let's get off these legs to start with. And let's attempt to go up the hill. Oh, she's a bit heavy with this all this landing gear on top, isn't she? Barely going up. So I want to get to level ground so I can remove this thing. We can get to doing some roving. Sort of flat right here. Won't work. Drop my speed down a bit. I like the cruise control. I find if you just use the keyboards or anything else, joystick or whatever, the rovers just keep accelerating, and then they get out of control. And this allows you nice control of the speed. Alright, so that's pretty flat. That'll probably work. So let's drop that down. Turn it off, brakes. And because we're launching something, I'm going to go put these landing gear out just so we're a little more stable. Turn off the stability control. Okay, still not exactly level, are we? Not sure that matters. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is save, because this might go horribly wrong. So, I've got a little bit of battery in this, got some dicky solar panels, and I've got a probe core, so I should be able to fly this as is. I do remember making it not quite symmetrical. Yeah, you see that? These are canted forward slightly, so this thing is not exactly balanced, so I have to go easy on the thrust. But I have a massive reaction wheel on this, though, so it should be able to counter that. So the first thing to do is to decouple this, and hopefully it stays sort of put. Alright, first thing is, which ship am I on? I'm on that one. I'll be on this one, alright. Surface up. Throttle. Oh, wow. What is happening? Oh! God. What the hell? Let's get this thing in the air. That was not what was supposed to happen at all. Wow, I don't know what that was all about. Alright, well, let's just set her down here somewhere. Actually, I want to be over here on the flat, don't I? Alright. Oh, I'm making a big zero of this. So what I should have done is reset the parachutes on this thing. Might still do that, actually. See if I can get a kerbal up there. That way maybe I can use it for hauling something else around at a later date. Maybe I can go pick up my argon miner, maybe, and move it closer to the other ships. That might be a fun mission to try, although not a lot of battery power on this thing. Where's my shadow? I can see what I'm doing here. Landing. Stop. Okay, that was a bit scary, but alright, we're down. Alrighty, yeah, I think I'm going to reset the parachutes on this, just in case I want to use it at some point. Let's rename this to Duna Science Rover. Let's just call this Duna Sky Crane. How do you spell crane? I am the worst speller, by the way, so don't mind me. That looks close enough. Good. And I'm going to call this a lander. In case it's a lander now. Very good. Alright, let's get my engineer out here. I think you need a 3-star engineer to repack parachutes, which I just happen to have. So, Henri, come out and sandstorm. Alright, let's hop over here. Whee! Not the most graceful. Man, my frame rate is just bottoming out here for some reason. Hold down the shift key, you can run faster. That's fun. My goodness, it's red out here. Alright, let's turn the CS on. How close am I? Not very. Get up on top there. Repack the parachutes. Boing. Perfect. That'll work. Alrighty. That is a very pleasant repacking sound, isn't it? Sounds very zipliney. I wonder where they sourced that from. It's probably like a sleeping bag being done up or something, but definitely sounds the part. I think I got up to 5 repacks on these. But I'll probably never use this, to be honest, but it's good to keep my options open, and I have a Kerbal here now who can fix this, so let's do it now. Alright, let's hop on out of here. Oh, this is gonna suck. Come on, slow down. Oh, ow, ooh, ow, ow, ow. Yeah, giant heads on a small body is not the most stable of the platforms, clearly. Alright, let's get back aboard here and stop with this nonsense and go get some science. We need to do some rotering. Actually, what we really need to do is head over to the farm and everything like that and see how that's all doing. Honk. So, one of my better landings. Alrighty. So, actually it's not that bad, is it? 18 kilometers and 13 kilometers. That's not bad. I thought I was really far away, but I could live with that. Alright, so let's go to the farm, no, the fuel depot first, apparently. Okay, don't need anything from that. Actually, how are we doing on supply? Oh, other thing I need to do is get some panels out here. Now once I put these out, I can't put them away, so now would be the time to start putting them out, though. Yeah, as I was going to say earlier, I made this vessel before I had the nuclear reactors open on the tech tree, and to be honest, a nuclear reactor on this vehicle would make a lot more sense, because then I could travel at night, but something fun about solar power. It's like it's an extra added little challenge there. So, alright, let's put the legs away. Oh, you know what? I forgot, I got life support systems and things on here. Okay, so we've got a air filter. It's pulling in CO2. So let's see. CO2 is now going up. It's going to take 30 days to fill the CO2 tanks. And we have a 114% abundance of CO2. Now, why do I need CO2, you ask? Well, this little guy here, chemical plant, has got the SOE, which I completely forget what that stands for. But that, I believe, actually, let me, hold on a sec, let me flip over to my little chart here. Okay, got my little carbalism chart I made up here. I'll put the link to this in the description if you're interested. So, let's see, chemical plants, SO something or other, solid oxide electrolysis. So we're taking electric charge and carbon dioxide, running that through the chemical plant, and we're producing oxygen. So that's what that's all about. It's pretty cool. I can turn CO2 into oxygen to breathe. And I also have a water pump on here, I believe. So, alright, so that's making us O2. O2 is indeed going up, although we're almost full, so we really don't need to be doing this. Electric charge is still going up, so panels are putting out enough juice for that. We'll have to see how that works when I actually start motoring. And the other thing I got is a water drill, which I could just try real quick. Shall we? How much water we got? We've got H2O, got about half a tank of water. So, starting the water extraction. I have an abundance of like 10. So that is producing H2O for me. And that's going to take about a day to fill up my water tanks. That's good. So let's have a look at my life support here. So, battery is perpetual because I'm in the sun. I have food for 66 days. I have water perpetual because I'm pumping water right now. Oxygen is perpetual because I'm turning CO2 into O2. And nitrogen, I'm good for 2 hours. Really? That's a bit horrific. Why? Why so little nitrogen? Got lots of nitrogen on board, but it's going down for some reason. Oh, you know why? Because I didn't have these habitats turned on. It's still producing atmosphere. Alright, so in 5 minutes it'll be done filling up the atmosphere, and then the nitrogen should stabilize. Okay. Whew. Thought I was about to lose cabin pressure. That would have been bad. Alright, enough faffing around. Let's get on with the mission here. What are these going? Contract completion. Planted a flag on Duna. Very nice. Ooh, nice chunk of change there for 400,000. And world's first milestones. I've performed a crew transfer near Duna. Yes, I have. I've walked on the surface of Duna, and I've planted a flag. Oh, it's all happening today. Excellent. Anyway, proceeding on. So let's touch the gear here. Let's raise our drill. Tricked. And let's head on over to the fuel depot and the Duna farm. So let's crank this up to like 15 meters per second. And away we go. Now our electricity is dropping. We are accelerating. Let's pin this so I can keep an eye on the. So yeah, the motor's pulling in 52 something electric charge, maybe. 1.7 per second electric charge right now. 1.6, so it is dropping. Once we get up to 15, where's the surface? Once we get up to 15, I should stop using the motor like crazy. Okay, coming up on 15, there goes the motor down, and we're actually producing electricity. Okay, good. So this is stable. Does mean I can run this almost indefinitely as long as I've got sun. How are we doing on sun? Yeah, plenty of sun. Almost a whole day. Get some things done. I do have enough batteries on this thing to survive overnight, though. I'm pretty sure I made sure of that. So, get these big K&K batteries from the K&K planetary base mod. I don't know if that's the right name for it. It's up on the screen here, I'm sure. Yeah, okay, this is going good. So, stability control will be good. Alright, so let's open this puppy up and see what you can do. So it's 15. Let's take her up to 20 meters per second. Battery's going down, motor's cranking. See if we can catch some air. What sort of terrain do we have to cover here? Nothing too horrendous. Most of the Duna I noticed is pretty flat. which is good. I think there are some mountainous crazy areas though. The highlands I think are pretty bumpy. Might catch some air off the top of here. A little faster. So you can get this puppy to fly. Turn my headlights on. Don't really need them out here, but it does still give you an idea of how high you are above the ground. Although the shadow's the way to go, I guess. Can catch some air here, maybe. Ooh, that's interesting. What do we got here? Flying over Duna, I see him. Have to wait till we catch air again and then see if we can catch that. Click fast. There's a bit of a ridge here, maybe. Ah, I think I took the wrong one. Goo observation. Don't think I got that in time. Material study. Okay. Find some more bumps to go over. We're heading right for a giant boulder. Now there is a mod that actually makes boulders physical objects that you can crash into. I'm sort of interested in, I'll have to look up and find out what that is, but I'm sort of interested in having that because that would be really cool, but I got a feeling it might really hammer the frame rate for some reason because it's adding a whole bunch of collision boxes to the game. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I haven't tried it. I shouldn't knock it until I've tried it. But that would be neat. Alright, I think I've got all my science that I can get from being in this air. Alright, faster, faster. It's 25. 25 meters per second. Hey Google, how many miles per hour is 25 meters per second?
25 meters per second equals 55.923 miles per hour.
55 miles an hour we're going. Ooh, there's a goo observation. So we're cruising. What happened? It was grayed out there. There's another bump here. I can't drive 55. I guess I can. Pretty sure there's no speed limits on Duna. Alright, let's open up our map here, see where we're at, where we are. Just a little mini map here. Biomes turned on. So this autopilot's got this cool waypointing system and all that stuff, so you can, oh, I don't like this bump here. Oh, this could be bad. Could be bad. Ugh. Yeah, I should slow down a bit, is what I should do. Yeah, there's a lot of this cockpit sticking out the front here. If that contacts the ground, doing... Whoa, that was a good jump. Poor Jeb would get splatted. Alright, should be able to get some air here. I don't want to give me that. Oh, there it is. Very good. Nice, nice. The other thing is the stability control. Once the rover gets airborne, it keeps it level with the ground below it, and as the ground changes underneath it, it actually adjusts the, seems to adjust the rover so it's parallel to the ground regardless of the terrain, which is really, really very cool. It's an awesome feature for keeping you from going splat when you catch some air. We'll have to get to it in another video, but I think it's my Moona rover on the moon. Actually has a little down-facing engine on it, so I can actually, if I catch really giant air, which I do on the moon, you can actually help slow your descent a little bit with the engine, which is very handy. And again, the stability control really helps with that. Otherwise, another big bump. Oh, make me nervous. 6.5k. Alright, can I get this last? This is material study. And yet, we haven't changed biomes, so I don't quite know what that's talking about. I'm just going to turn that off for now. Try to get bunkers though. We're not changing biomes, so don't know. I wish this would show my other ships. That'd be nice. There's a bit of a glitch about the apoaps and the altitude. It's a little little weird artifacts on the map here. It looks like we got a few biomes. So I'm in the Midland Sea right now. Looks like I can head over to the lowlands, which isn't too far. It's sort of on the way. Got the Midlands, and I got the Highlands, which is going to be all mountains craziness. Not too good for a rover, we shall see. And I got a Western Canyon right there. What else do we have around us? Let's see. Like I said, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on Duna. Just want to collect a few biomes worth. I mean, this thing has got every science instrument you can get on here, pretty much. So, speaking of which, this thing gets me the surface scanning module. I forget which mod this is, but it does something with the accuracy of your scan sets. I think it's a scan set mod. So I need to run that every biome I come to. Yeah, so, I think we're going to head west once we, yeah. The other thing is I kind of need to head west because my solar panels are oriented in such a way that I only really get these two main ones, which I think are the ones that really collect the most juice. This is pulling in like 7, 8. These are putting in 2.1 kilowatts. This was a completely different system, which doesn't help me. I don't know what that means. I had a lot of issues with this rounded thing. This is kind of screwy the way this works. But this guy is pulling in almost nothing because it's facing sideways to the sun. Yeah, as long as we run the east or west, this rover will be good. If I'm going north or south, I think I'm going to have issues. I'm going to have to tack like I'm in a sailboat or something. Head east for a little while and charge, and then head north, and then head east for a little while. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm going to hit... So that's this biome. 1, 2, 3, 4... There'll be 5 biomes if I just go straight due west from here. Pretty much, maybe a little bit south. That probably will do me. Alright. Oh, physics loading. 2.2k away. So, one thing I've learned with rovers is once you get close to what you're going for, never aim at it. Always goes like slightly off to the left or the right. Because sometimes stopping is a lot harder than getting going. At least that used to be the case on like the moon and Minmus and stuff, the low gravity planets. Before they revamped the wheels, it was just, you would slide for like miles and miles and miles. And wasn't much, I don't know, I haven't even looked at all this traction control. I would just leave it on auto, to be honest, friction control and all that stuff, and it seems to take care of what it needs to do. This wheel stress is kind of interesting. It's 0.3 right now. I've never really seen that go up too high, but that's because I've never really messed it. I left it on auto, which I assume just handles all that and makes it optimal. I see a lot of guys talking about messing with the suspension settings and stuff, and to be honest, for most of my vehicles, I found the stock setting is fine. It feels good. Okay, 1 click to go. We're going to start slowing down a bit here. There it is. The fuel depot. I haven't seen this in well over a year now, so... I could have gone and visited it, but I kind of told myself that I was just going to set it on the service and forget it and leave it. Pretend like it's like a real mission where you just don't get to see it until the Kerbals arrive. And just hope the infrastructure is here. So, I literally haven't seen this. It's been running autonomously. And I'll show you how it works, if I can remember, once I get there. But it is trying to make fuel. So I will have fuel here. I do have some fuel tanks on board here. There's nothing in them right now, but I think I just basically use these parts just so I can mount the wheels to it. So, but I can actually store fuel in this thing if I want to, but there's no engines on it, so I could use it as a tanker though. Oh shoot, I gotta stop. Stop! Brakes. Slow down. I think we're okay. I'll overshoot a little bit. This is why you don't aim at things. Brakes. And brakes turn off. Why does that? Ugh, frame rate's horrible right now. Okay, I would actually like to I'd actually like to dock with this, but I don't think our docking, well, I don't even know if I've got a docking port that would work, but I think we're going to use the Kerbal attachment system. Anyway, there is the fuel depot. Exit here. We'll have a look at that in a sec. This is atrocious frame rate. Alright, so I've got a couple of these little Kerbal attachment system or Kerbal inventory system, I forget which, little docking doodads here. For some reason I got a feeling I forgot to put those on here, so I might have to snag one off here and stick it on there. But anyway, let's enable the rear steering so I can turn this thing a reasonable arc. And drive it over here. Yeah, this is a horrible frame rate. Probably need to restart the game, that would probably help. Just want to swing the rear end around here. Controlling this just with the keyboard right now, and it's a bit clunky. Alright, try not to back into the fuel station here. It's only full of like rocket fuel, you know. Beep, 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 beep. I can't stand backup alarms on heavy equipment, it drives me bonkers. In my opinion, anyone stupid enough to get run over by a bulldozer backing up sort of probably doesn't deserve to be part of the genome anyway. Darwin Awards and all that stuff. But those backup alarms drive me nuts on. I heard actually something about in England there. I don't live in England right now, but they've actually started a system where they have white noise backup alarms that they're experimenting with. This is kind of an interesting twist on that. They're not as obnoxious and they can be lower volume and they're easier to locate in the direction and things like that. And you can run them at lower volume so they don't bother people. Anyway, enough about beeping. Let's do a quick save here. Actually, why do I want to hook up here? Is there any reason to do that, actually? I actually don't think there is. Well, let's shove the vehicle here. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Electricity is going down for some reason. It's kind of weird. Don't know why that is. Let's see now. Anyway, so I've got a whole bunch of water drills, as you can see, and I got a whole bunch of I think carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide filters that are sucking CO2 out of Duna's thin atmosphere. And like Mars, Duna is mostly CO2, I assume. So anyway, through the two K&K planetary ISRUs, I am running a water electrolysis, which is switch back to my water electrolysis, which is taking water and electric charge, turning that into hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, and this other one over here is also running water electrolysis. Huh? What is going on here? That doesn't make any sense. I think that's broken. But apparently it got broken after it filled the tank, so... Oh, who knows? This was all... I had these... Something's happened to this one. Probably when I updated Kerbalism, they made some change and now it's broken these things. That's kind of frustrating. So this isn't actually doing what it's supposed to be doing anymore. It's not supposed to be water electrolysis per se. It's supposed to have other unpronounceable things going on, like saboteur process and Anthracoquasine 1. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. But anyway, yeah, it's supposed to be producing oxidizer and liquid fuel, which is what it was doing up until some update recently. Oh well. The important thing is it has 2 orange tanks worth of fuel on board, so I have that if I ever need it. This is going to run out of juice very soon though. So, is there anything on board that actually needs fixing while I'm here? Other than those things? Nope. Don't think so. Alright, let's get the heck out of here and go visit the farm, which is actually where I do need to go because that's got the food.